Welcome everybody to Sharp Best Fantasy Sets. Week 10 already. I can't believe it. I know you can't either. And if you can, then you're a better man than me. Busy week here. We have a new president who was a former president. We have the World Series over last week. A bunch of sports are starting. The Red Bull won again and they advanced after beating the Columbus Crew, the former champs. And there's a reason why I'm speaking about soccer, because my football season's dead. Start with the round table here, though. Let's go to a winner. The only one on here. Mike, you had a little trouble.
I didn't lose.
You didn't lose. But Mike, you had a little trouble with the Dolphins that you usually dominate. And since I had Buffalo in one of my suicide pools, I was a little nervous. How'd you feel about that game?
Yeah, I mean, the Dolphins probably pretty well. I got to give it to Tua. They didn't really turn over the ball until most of it fumbled. But, yeah, I mean, Josh Allen, the first drive, anytime we play in the first quarter, we don't score other than that Seattle game the week before. Our first quarter is always a little tricky, but, we eked it out at the end. And I think that the Dolphins are usually, an easy opponent. But look, any given Sunday, like you said, you can lose a game, and we almost did. But I think the Bills, Josh Allen still is their daddy.
All right, fair enough. Nas, you did win on points of that. And you had a wild game, too. No one was watching until the last play of the game where Drake May ran in a circle. How'd you feel about the game? You just still, we lost optimistic, though, right?
Yeah, it's hope. There's hope. There's hope. That was a nice play made at the end to throw it to Ramondre to go to overtime. But the defense just couldn't stop the run. Tony Pollard was running all the way down the field, punched it in, and we lost the game. But
well, now you're in last place in the AFC East. Somewhere you said that you wouldn't be because the Jets won. Sir, you had a bye. What game did you watch, sir? What were you watching?
See, the way Red Zone works is, what I'm saying, they flipped everything. So I was watching the Red Zone and just chilling.
So the Giants, you didn't want to put on Fox 5 to watch?
Absolutely not, sir. I'd rather watch paint dry.
I mean, their uniforms were nice. So are the end zones.
Yeah. All right. I don't watch football for jerseys there, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let's get to my awful team, the Dallas Cowboys, who are 3-5, and it looks like Dak's out for 4 weeks, and CeeDee Lamb's hurt. This is just one of those years where it's like, at this point, just wash and let's start over. I did say I made a decision, though. As a Cowboy fan, I do want Deion Sanders as the next head coach. I do want it. And I thought I didn't want the noise. I didn't want the drama, but I really do want him as the next head coach. I want to inject some life into this team, some accountability, and I wouldn't mind if they work something out to get his son as the quarterback, even though I like Dak. I just think they need a rebuild. With that, we're going to move straight into the Dallas Cowboys because, Mike, I know
how do you tear your hamstring throwing a football?
Listen, I'm not. He did it. He's not faking it. He did
I'm just saying. I've never seen something like that where the hamstring falls off the bone because you threw a football.
I don't know. I had an anal fissure because I shit too hard. It happens, man. This was 10 years ago, but life is life, right? I can't describe how I did it. Mike, though, is Jerry finally lost it? Has he really lost, especially with this trade? Like, what do you think?
Are we talking about being a businessman or running a sports team?
Running a sport. If in your opinion, what do the Cowboys need to do? They need to just rebuild, tear it all down.
Yeah, I mean, Jerry Jones has proved time and time again that he cannot build a winning team. At least in the past decade. I think his time is over as an owner. He needs to, give either the reins to his son, or just sell the team, which he's definitely not going to do.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I mean, I think his son needs to just completely take over and tell his dad, like, look, go die somewhere.
Okay, I don't know if
it's a little cold-blooded, but all right.
Hey, you gotta respect honesty, sir. Not that you care because you love the Cowboys losing. Like, do they just need to just tear it down? And if you could find somebody to take Dak's contract, would you let him go just for the sake of they have to rebuild?
First of all, ain't nobody dumb enough to take that contract.
Yeah, you never know. So yeah, it's Brock Osweiler.
All right, if you say so. But the thing that made me laugh, though, was Jerry Jones was tweeting out. It's like, oh, yeah, we're about to trade for a receiver. I was liking this receiver since the college days. And then you trade for Jonathan Mingo? Like, bruh, come on.
What did he give up, sir?
A fourth-round pick? Bruh, how you let the Panthers fleece you like that, bruh? Come on.
Well, and what made it worse is the Chiefs gave up, a fifth round for DeAndre Hopkins?
Yeah, fifth for Hopkins. You give up a fourth for Jonathan Mingo? All right, bro. Hey, but do
He's
your
been hit
thing.
or miss with his trades. The trade for Amari Cooper was very good, wide receiver, but he also has some blemishes. The trade for Roy Williams in 2008 for a first and third, and then a first or two first round picks for Joey Galloway in 2000, where he tore his ACL week 1 versus the Eagles. That didn't work out too well.
All those guys
Yes,
had production before they came to your team.
yeah, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah. And the Zeke thing, he's done. He doesn't even want to play anymore. Mike McCarthy's lost the team. It is, and we said this like to the start. You come into this year, you don't have another year under contract. You're essentially just coaching your last fucking year if you don't win the Super Bowl at this point. But yeah, I'd like to see Deion Sanders there because then it would force Nas into rooting for the Dallas Cowboys.
Nah. I don't think Dion will go there.
You are crazy if you don't think
What he's
Deion
what
would go
he's
there.
building in Colorado. I
You're
think they're
nuts.
trying to. I think they're trying to praise him to be the next Nick Saban, being so that Nick Saban retired, and I don't think he's going anywhere.
All right, Nas, you're very young, and I think you're naive. Sir, if Deion Sanders has a chance to coach the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones writes a check, is he coming?
Is Jerry
No.
get involved in the business decisions? Because I think if Dion wants to go there, he's gonna want like roster control or something.
I think he would give it to him.
I don't know about all that, bro. I don't
think
know.
he
I think
would.
Jerry's old and stubborn, bro. He ain't giving it up that easy until you R.I.P. to him. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't giving it up.
Yeah, last time he did that, he gave it to Bill Parcells, and that was many, many years ago. So I mean, I don't see that. I don't see that happening, Scott.
Yeah,
True.
many
We'll
years
see.
of he's stubborn. That brother's stubborn, man. Come on, he ain't giving it up.
Shador there, I can see the quarter. His son Shador, I
Well,
can
and I
see.
think they could make. So here's my logic with that. The same thing that Eli's dad did, type thing. Like, I could see if the Cowboys really end up like who the fuck knows with Cooper. And that's not that you trade for a wide receiver, but your quarterback's going to be out for the next 4 weeks. So I don't know what you're planning here. Like chances are you're going to go 1-3 maybe. So by the time Dak comes back, the season's over anyway. So at that point, why even play him? If you got a top 5 pick and you could trade down for the number 1 pick, Dion could do a holdout. Like my son's going to Dallas, or he's not playing for you. It has happened before. So the Cowboys might be able to work something out. We don't know though. Everyone speculates, but I'm okay with that move if that's the route they go. And I want that more than I want Bill Belichick. I'd rather have Deion Sanders than Bill Belichick at this.
Honestly, if they didn't pay Dak $60 million, I'd be like, you know what, that could happen. They could maybe do a little
Yeah.
rebuild mode. But once they sign that check, nah, man.
Package him to Carolina too.
Nah, Carolina already got you, man. Come on now, you ain't gonna get them.
Yeah, whatever. All right. So I'm just going to go into one thing before we get to our picks here. We're going to make this a quick show. I'm going to name you coaches on teams since we talked about Mike McCarthy. I want you to tell me if they'll be there next year. Okay, sir, I'm going to start with you. All right, let's start with Mike McCarthy. Will he be there next year?
Nope.
Mike.
No.
Nas.
No.
All right, change your tune from last week, huh, Nas?
Yeah, no.
All right, Nick Sirianni, sir.
Nope.
Oof, Mike.
Yeah, if they win the division and they make the playoffs and they don't choke, yeah, I would say yes, he's still there.
What's don't choke, though? If Nick Sirianni...
They have to win a playoff game.
Okay. Nas.
He'll be there whether they win the division or not.
Okay. Brian Dable, sir.
Oh, nah, I don't know about that one, bro.
Mike,
I feel like I'm being the bearer of bad news, but I don't think so, bro. I think him and if they can get rid of Daniel Jones, I think they both out of there.
Well, yeah, Mike, you've been on the Dable train here. Is he there or no?
I love Dayball. You know that. I mean, I hope. I mean, I think Joe Brady's going to be gone. Someone's going to hire him, so I wouldn't mind if he comes back to us, Dayball. But do I think he'll be fired? It's a really tough question. If I had to answer, I'd probably say it's because it's New York. Yes, only because it's New York.
I mean, they might go 4-13 again, and you can say what you want that he's a good coach, but that's 3 years, or 3 out of 4 years where they've been pretty bad. No, 2 out of 3. Yeah, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Yeah, I mean, made the playoffs the first year, and the last 2 years, Daniel Jones was hurt all last year, and now he's healthy this year, and they still suck. I mean, I don't think they fire him, but because it's New York, I have to say yes.
Man, they had Tony Cutler's looking better than Daniel
New
Jones.
Jersey, my bad, Jersey.
I think he'll be there. I think they will probably be at the top tier of the draft and draft a quarterback and probably start over, even though they just gave Daniel Jones that massive contract. But I think he'll be there next year.
That's
also
going to be interesting too. If Shador comes out, what teams will Dion put a block on that his son won't go to?
That's
There
one of
are
them, I
gonna
think.
be a couple.
I don't think like the way you're talking about block, like the Eli Manning trade, the Rivers and Manning were very close to each other. I think it was like 3rd and 5 or 2 and 3, something like that. Like you can't block if a guy wants to go to number 2 overall or he doesn't want to go number 3, number 4, number 5. You can't just keep on blocking all these teams.
No, but what if it's the Panthers 1, Giants 2, and Raiders 3, and he wants his son to play for the Raiders? Does he block 1 and 2? Like it could happen.
Yeah, it can.
You
But
can't
we'll
block
see.
the Giants. The Giants have that's the mecca.
But I think Dable will be there
Okay.
next year.
Fair enough. I didn't give my opinion on these. McCarthy's gone. Sirianni's gone. Dable's gone. Bye. You got a whole revamp of the NFCs. The Jets coach. Who's it gonna be if you had to guess? Just spitballing here, or you don't know yet, Mike.
I don't know. Maybe the guy from the Lions, Johnson.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's a very good.
All right, I like that one, sir. Anyone?
Whoever Aaron Rodgers wants.
That's a fair point. I will not be on it. RFK will be the coach of the New York Jets. Hey, Mike McCarthy will be back out there. Wouldn't that be something? All right, here's one for you. Mike McDaniels, the Miami Dolphins. Nas.
He'll be there. He'll be there.
Mike, you think he's gone?
Oh,
He'll
he's
be
gone.
there. He'll
Really?
be there.
I don't put the fault on McDaniels, but like because like
Yeah, I don't either.
it's the whole Tua thing. Like they are a different ball club with Tua out there. Like when Tua's not there, like they look bona fide trash. But when he's out there, they look
Decent.
all right.
Yeah, they look decent.
Bro, they gave all this money to Tyreek. He's like having the worst year of his career. And even when Tua plays, they're not getting him the ball. His plays are scripted. He's not very creative coming from that San Francisco tree. He's not that creative, bro. I think he's gone.
All right, fair. We'll find out. I will say this: if he was in New York, he'd be out because that whole cool dorky thing lasts until you fucking win. And now it's like, all right, buddy, enough of the gag. Pull your pants down and get the fuck out of here. That's what I would do to him. I think he'll be there though. Ultimately, Kevin Stefanski, the Cleveland Browns. I think he's gone personally.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, I think he'll stick around.
yeah, it's the Browns. Who cares? I guess.
I think
he sticks around.
Yeah. All right, Nas.
I think he's gone. I think.
All right. The Panthers coach. What do you think? What,
He got hired, Scott.
So, like, I mean, he fired fucking Frank Reich in 8 games. I think he's gone, and Dion might go there. That's another guess. No, he'll probably stay, right? Panthers coach will stay. Yeah, he gotta get him. Doug Peterson, sir.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he sticks around.
All right, now
Here's a bold prediction. He doesn't make the whole season.
I gotta agree with you.
He's out. He's out probably next week or the following. He's done.
Nas.
Yeah, I can see that, Mike, especially with Trevor Lawrence not playing. He's so-called hurt, but I don't think he'll be there next year, no.
All right, here's one for you. Let's say they go 8-9, but they do have a new quarterback this year. Matt Eberfleet from the Bears, sir.
Yeah, no, I think he sticks around.
Yeah,
Mike?
he'll stay.
Something's going on in that locker room or something because I don't think he sticks around next year. No, he's weird. He's like his post-game interviews are weird. His half-game interviews are weird. Like his pre-game interviews are weird. It's just he's a weird guy. I think he's gone.
All right, last one.
Have you seen the Bears' closing schedule? Like their last like 8 games, they have like 6 division games, and they play the Niners and Seahawks. Like their easy part of the schedule was in the beginning, and now it's going to get tough for them.
All right, Nas. Last one.
I think he. Oh,
no, go on.
I think he stays. I think he stays around. Yeah.
Antonio Pierce, the Raiders.
Yes, I'll go first. I think he stays around. I think they love him in Vegas. Even though it's not the year they want to see and what they want to see, like wins wise, I think they love him in Vegas. That's why they gave him the actual job. What was that, last year, if I'm not mistaken, the year before? I think he stays around.
All right, Mike.
I think he stays around. I mean, look, they don't have a quarterback. You can't fire a coach that never had his own quarterback.
It's true.
I got one for sale. Sir.
Man, ain't nobody, bro, hold that L. Ain't nobody taking him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I think Antonio Pierce, I think he sticks around.
All
like,
right,
he just got there. Let him get a quarterback. Let him, and then see what happens.
Because then if he goes to Kansas City and beat Mahomes like he did last year, then everybody's praising him. But I think he sticks around.
Fair enough. Okay, let's get to our picks here. Mike, 17-9-1 after a perfect week. Nas, 15-12 after a perfect week. Sir, 13-13-1 after a 2-1 week. Can't get that perfect one. And me, another 1-2 week because the teams just aren't doing what I asked. I'm now at 8-18-1. I'm gonna start so you three don't pick the same games as me if you have them.
How did you do last week?
I went 1-2 again. So I don't want, the only one I won, Mike, I went with you with the Jets and
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
that's it. So
I seen Mike at Benihana, and Mike goes, "How about those Jets?"
fucking crazy. All right, I'm gonna start with tonight's game. This will be posted probably after it's over. It's a little. We were talking about this before we got on. I'm going with the Bengals +6 on the road versus Baltimore, and I wouldn't be shocked if they win this game outright. They're 4-5. If they win this game, they're right back into things. If they lose, they're kind of shit out of luck. They should have beat the Ravens the first time. I know they're at home, the Ravens, but I don't know. Give me the upset here. Lay some shekels on the money line, but Bengals +6. Next one I'm going to is Sunday night. I'm going with the Texans +3.5 at home versus the Lions. Lions coming off a couple high victories in a row. Texans off a loss with 10 days off. I think they'll bounce back and at least cover the number, maybe lose 24-21. Then I'm going to go to Monday night. I'm rolling with the Rams here. -1 at home versus the Dolphins. The Rams have been on fire. They're a sneaky team if they could get in the playoffs. They would be very scary to play. So I think at home they'll take care of the Dolphins. Rams -1, Texans +3.5, Bengals +6, and now we'll work from the basement up. So, sir, go for it. Try to get over 500.
All right. Yes, I keep going 2-1, but this week was a little tough because I actually had to look. 'Cause in weeks prior, I had very easy. I would just bet against whoever's playing the Panthers and whoever's playing the Giants. Can't do that this week because they play each other. So I'm staying away from that game. So my first game, I'm going to tonight. Give me over 52.5 in this game between the Bengals and Ravens. As you said, like 6-point spread, division games. Both these teams are going to score. Like, I don't know. Just give me points. Joe Burrow, he's gonna probably go throw for about 3 touchdowns. I see Jamar Chase catching one. So give me over 52.5. Second game, Scott, I'm going against you, my man. Give me the Lions -3.5 at the Texans. I don't really have no real information. I just the Texans. They lost Diggs. They lost the pieces. The Lions got Jameson Williams coming back. So I don't know. I got no insight.
Chances are he'll win that one. So
yeah, just give me the Lions -3.5. And then game 3, give me over 50.5. Niners, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, the last 5 games, they've got over 51 point total. McCaffrey's coming back. Hopefully, some points going to be scored in this match. So 50.5. Niners, Bucks.
all right, Nas.
All right. So my first pick, I'm gonna go. Give me the Patriots at +6.5. Well, I don't think Chicago's a touchdown better than us. Like you just said in the previous slot, there's a virus going on in that locker room. They don't want to play football. They're a bunch of divas. Give me the Patriots +6.5. We'll go there and make show business. Scott, I'm going against you on Monday night. Give me the Dolphins +1.5. The Rams just came off an overtime win on the road at Seattle. They got give me the Dolphins. Got to win one. They got to win. They should have won one Sunday, but But anyway, give me the Dolphins +1.5, and then my last pick is give me the Eagles -7 against your Cowboys, Scott. I think after what I seen last Sunday from Saquon, -7.
The way football is in the NFL, somehow the Cowboys will win that
game. Yeah, I know.
That's how football is. Mike, the leader here, on a roll. Let's see what you got.
I don't know how nobody took this game. I mean, this is shocking to me. Falcons -3.5 versus the Saints. I mean, they have no Olave. They just fired their coach. They're completely going down the drains right now. I mean, I don't know why it's 3.5. It's almost a trap game maybe, but I'm going to fall for it anyway. Falcons -3.5. It depends if you give me this or not, because this morning I saw it -5.5, and like before I looked, it's at -7 now. Vikings versus the Jags. I saw it at -5.5 this morning. I have it at -6.5 on my sheet, but it's on 7 right now.
I'll do 6.5. I got you.
Okay. And then that game, I think the Jags just suck. Doug Peterson, like I said, it might be fired after this week. Hawkinson's back. I think the Vikings just destroy them, honestly. And then my last pick, I'm kind of on the fence about, but I do think I'm going to go with look, McCaffrey's back. I'm going with Surf's team right here. McCaffrey's back. I think the Niners start hitting on all cylinders right now. I know Ayuk is out for the year, but the Bucks have. I don't know if Evans is playing. I probably should have looked that up, but I like the 49ers -6.5 versus the Bucks. I don't even think Mayfield and the other guys practiced yesterday. I think they're pretty banged up. So yeah, I'll take the 49ers -6.5, Vikings -6.5. And the Falcons -3.5.
Man, Mike, you went with 3 road favorites.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I want to take the Eagles off.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Whoa! This never happened here.
What's going on?
It's the first time for everything. Give me the
we got
Ravens.
news, man?
Give me the Ravens -5.5. There's no way the Bengals come into Baltimore and lose to the reigning MVP, 2-time MVP, going on his 3rd time. Give me the Ravens -5.5 tonight.
I got it. Then I need them at plus. No, it's -6 because I said it first, but it was +6.
Give me 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'll give you 6. Baltimore -6. Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, that's the first for everything. Can't wait till the Eagles win by 40 and he regrets that at the end. All right. Fantasy sleeper. I'll go first. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys and the receiver for 3,700. Mingo. Let's take a shot here. Why not? See if he gets like 1 catch for 82 yards and a touchdown and a fumble. That'll do. Sir, who you got?
All right, let me get this guy balled out on Monday. Give me DeAndre Hopkins at 5,300. 8 for 86 and 2 touchdowns. He went from Will Levis to Patrick Mahomes.
Not on Patrick Surtain, bro.
What's up?
So not on Patrick Surtain.
Hey, whatever. He's still DeAndre Hopkins, and he's still 5,300. So I'm gonna take that.
Fair, Mike. Who you got?
I got the guy from the Niners. What's his name? Ricky Pearsall.
The white guy.
Yeah, the guy from University of Florida. I think he's 4,600. They lost Ayuk. They don't really have anybody to throw to other than Debo and Kittle. So I think he gets a tutty.
All right.
Fun fact: I was actually looking at him, thinking, but Jawan Jennings might come back too. So
I saw him too, but I didn't like the picture of his face, so I was like, I'm not picking him.
Jennings is slot though. He's slot or is he outside?
Hey, whoever's open is gonna get the ball, bro. Don't matter.
All right.
No price Nas. No price Nas. What do you got?
Yeah, I definitely don't have a price, but I'm going with Charlie Kolar from the backup tight end for the Ravens tonight.
How do you even spell that? Well, what's his name? Oh, Olar.
Kolar, Kolar. No Isaiah Likely.
Well, he's probably worth $6. So
yeah, and he's probably going to score the first.
He's probably the minimum, probably $3K.
Yeah. All right, Kolar for you, Mike. You won last week with your Coker pick. Well, Lad McConkey pick.
Yeah, I had Coker.
Yeah, who's your thumbs up, thumbs down?
I got 2 thumbs up. One is Tyler Bass. The guy's been through a lot this season. I didn't have a B in front of his name the whole year. I finally put it after this game. His name was Tyler ASS.
Gotcha.
I won't curse on this show, but I do think he'll turn it around.
I've said cunt a few times, so I think you're all right.
Okay, so Tyler Ass was his name. Now we're going back to Tyler Bass with the $signs on the S right there, boy.
Gotcha.
And then my other thumbs up, non-football related, Quincy Jones. He dominated the music industry for the past half century. I mean, the guy's just been unbelievable, such an influencer on music. But my thumbs down is I'd probably say the Dallas Cowboys. Right now, Dak Prescott getting injured, and the CeeDee Lamb getting injured.
You're saying this with a real smile on your face, Mike.
Cooper Rush coming in to play quarterback. I mean, the Cowboys they came here with so high expectations with the quarterback signed right before the season started. Everything looked good, and then now everything doesn't look good at all.
But you got
you can hit the Cowboys with thumbs down the majority of the season. What you doing?
Yeah.
Majority of the season, you can hit the Cowboys with a thumbs down.
They haven't got one yet.
No, I'm saying all season, thumbs down every week. Thumbs down, thumbs down,
All right. We've spent enough on the Cowboys. You got 2 thumbs down, Mike. Why don't you give a shitty musician a thumbs down? Since you gave everyone a thumbs up. Anybody you don't like?
I would probably say no. I can't think of anybody.
Okay, fair enough. Last thing before we go, if you're ready to update your Super Bowl pick, let's do it. I'm going to oddly stick with my Eagles-Bengals Super Bowl pick. We're halfway through the season. I'm sticking with it. I know that it doesn't look good right now with the Bengals, but I think if they sneak in, they're that one team that the Chiefs do fear. It's that one team they don't like. So I'm sticking with my Bengals-Eagles pick. Nas.
I don't remember mine, but I think it was Ravens, Eagles. I'll
Yes, it
stick with
was.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Okay, Mike, sticking with yours.
Mine was it Detroit Buffalo?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that. I have no
All
reason
right.
to change the best teams in the league.
Yeah, picture. If I will leave it. I went Lions Chiefs or something like that just because I didn't want to jinx my boys. So
All right, it
we'll stick
seems
with
like
it.
we're all still in play here. With the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, there was no. I'm a little bad because the Bengals, but they could turn that around. All right, guys. Really quick pop quiz. I will go with Sir this time. Favorite thing about Christmas? We're a month away.
It being over.
Okay, fair enough. We got quite the Grinch on our hands. Until next week, fellas. Goodbye.